Hi, it's Dr. Kim Marie, and I want to ask you, what do you do on those dark days when you wake up and all these negative thoughts starts flooding into your head? Maybe it's unfinished business and relationships or things that you've done in the past that typically don't bother you on a normal day, but I've been talking about the ebbs and flows, peaks and valleys, and we all have them, and I feel like I'm in a bit of one where I just feel like um, it's funny how when we're on our peaks, all the positives come to mind first thing. But when we're in our valleys, all the negatives, all the unfinished business, all the things we could have done better show up and come crashing in. Usually first thing in the morning, kind of like our to-do list. So on a typical day, I can immediately go and choose positive thoughts and then do positive actions. But I notice how much harder it is. It's like dragging this heavy blanket with you when you're feeling that negative way, and you just don't want to do those things that you know will help you. You know that all the practices that you put into place make you feel good, but they are work and they are commitment. And we have these, what I like to call the town idiots, those negative, defeating thoughts, spiritual attack, whatever you want to call it, that can be louder and can be debilitating and maybe want to keep us in bed longer, under the covers preferably. So what do? Right? So for many times the thought is to sabotage, is to not do the things. It's just to, and we say that it's self-love. We say, oh, we're just going to give ourselves a break, we deserve it. It's just like kind of like going out for a couple of drinks or getting high or go vegging out. We deserve it. But we deserve what? To exasperate the issue, right? Because now we don't have the tools to move out of this rut that we've fallen into. And when we think that drinking or smoking or any of those other things are going to pull us out of the rut, they're not. They're going to numb us for a moment, and then we go deeper in that rut. So the best thing to do, self-love, is about nourishing yourself. It's about the things that we usually think are a luxury that are actually a necessity. It could be getting a massage. It could be writing in your journal or meditating or talking to your friend on the phone for longer, or going out and having some laughs, or having a deep conversation, or watching a movie that inspires you. Those kind of things are going to lift you up, and they're treats. They are things that, yes, you are investing time that you could be doing more productive things, but not really more productive. We just tell ourselves that because these things are going to replenish us. They're going to bring us back. So if you really don't have it in you to do those practices that you've been doing, that you already know you succeed at, I do a lot of little practices that give me that feeling of accomplishment, that also, again, lead to having confidence and having my account full. But if I feel like I have a hard time doing all of them, maybe I'll only do a couple of them, and maybe I'll give myself a treat, like getting my nails done or going to get a massage. Or like I said, I like to watch inspirational videos on YouTube, things that lift me up, call a friend that can make me laugh. Those are the kind of things, because we all go in our ebb and flow. We all get into that dark pit, and that dark pit teaches us something. There's some value in it. So we can't resist it, because the more we resist it, the deeper we're going to go. It's kind of like digging that hole. So it's just allow yourself to have it. Try to stay with your practices. Give yourself some luxuries that are really necessities. Love yourself. Don't trick yourself into believing that eating processed, unhealthy food is going to make you feel better, because it's not. It may for a moment, but it's going to not feed your and fuel your brain in what it needs right now. The same with alcohol or any of that, smoking, all of those things, they may give you a short-term relief, but they are not working for your brain chemistry. They're working against your positive hormones, against creating the serotonin and dopamine that we need to feel good, to feel joy, peace, and freedom. So that's my message for today. I know it's deep. I hope you have an amazing day. I love you lots. Bye-bye.